American, maker of my own gravestone. 2050 will be kings we kneel with, gods we greet daily. What frontier will our children sing about now? 2050 will be.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Promethean Tides. I'm General. As always, I'm joined by Breaker. What's going on, Breaker?
I think a cricket got in here.
Yeah, well, that's a thing that can happen. We are also joined by Walter. What is going on, Walter?
Hey, I'm the only black guy in this community, so hello.
Well, he's the diversity hire. The
Fuck
ES
you, General.
Look, the ESG, they came down on us and they were like, look, you gotta
I'm
get a
literally
black guy
the
in.
only black guy in this community.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it either, but you know, we gotta have you here.
Fuck.
And we're also joined by Prion. What's going on, Prion?
What's up? What's up?
So if you like what we're doing here, remember to leave a like and a subscribe and a comment and ring the bell and maybe share this around. You know, maybe you have maybe you have a friend who voted differently than you. Give them this video. I'm sure that it will bring you closer together. There's lots of things that I'm sure that everyone could agree on with what we do here at the Promethean Tides. We like to build bridges, not burn them. We want we're all one race, the human race. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're all about.
And don't forget
for the
to
Germans.
shield the sponsors. Okay,
not the
Germans.
Germans.
Don't get any. Germans
Yeah.
don't get any lasers, but everyone else, like you can go to redlight.dev.
We'll get to it, Breaker. We'll get to it.
More on that later.
So we have some memes and some news because that's what we do. And so this is the first thing. It's just this guy, and he's saying, "So I hope that you were waking up to the fact that you were in some kind of horror show." Yep.
I agree.
Here's Antifa, and banning speech. This liberal on the left. They go, banning speech because it's hateful and using violence to counteract it sets a dangerous precedent. Many of the people you target don't even identify as fascist. You just label them as such to punch them. And then this guy goes, "Stupid liberals, free speech is a bourgeoisie concept. You're just a fascist enabler, autistic screeching." And then the guy on the right goes, "Well, that's taking it too far. True, she was a filthy liberal, but she didn't advocate for genocide or anything." And then he autistically screeches back.
But the funny thing is that most of the Antifa groups are kind of psyoped by liberals anyway.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
If the liberal wins in the end, they always win.
Yep.
It's liberal. Liberal. I'm Bill Gates. I'm
As
the
much as they shit
jelly.
talk liberals, they're great at psyoping things. Like, they're amazing at that.
I mean,
if we don't give grandma end-of-life care, then we can hire 10 teachers. What do you think about that?
what exactly is a liberal at this point? Like, I know what a
Anybody
classical
you don't
liberal
like.
is.
Anybody you don't like that is center-right and keeps fucking, like, fence-sitting on those issues.
Pretty much.
Okay, so the people that I don't like are liberals. Fucking neoliberals. God damn it. Ruining the nation.
No, neoliberals and liberals are different. Like, I respect neoliberals because they're like, fuck the third world, you know?
Well, but also, fuck American citizens, because they might as well be third world. We're trying to generate profits here.
Yeah, of course. And I
Nice.
respect that they're honest about it.
Okay, fair enough.
Respectable.
This is just gay shit and me. You gotta dodge it.
No, weebs are gay shit too. Fuck this guy who created this.
Okay. Now, we did want to shout out our sponsor. That's Radlight. It's a website, and what you can do is you can go and look at all these products. Look, they got cat toys, but they also got some diodes and this RFDI scanner. and some powerful lasers and some batteries, and you got some other lasers, lots of lasers, but also some other stuff. So if any of this looks like something that you wouldn't want to have, like look at this laser right here. It's a purple laser right here in the center. It's only $14. That's a pretty good. That's pretty good. But actually, it gets even better because if you go to, God damn it, fucking. If you go to radlike.dev and you type in the promo code General Chief, then you get 5% off of all of your purchases. How cool is that? So it's even less expensive. So go there and buy an item. It helps out the channel if you do so. So go do that. Go give them your business. Buy high powered lasers. They're good for you probably. Also remember to be safe. Always use these with the manufacturer's instructions. Remember to wear eye protection if you're handling a laser, because you don't want a laser getting into your eye. Very important, okay? Just be safe, but get yourself a high-powered laser. Right there, radlight.dev. Okay.
Praise the lawyers who made this possible for this Anglo man.
That's right.
Yay,
Okay.
lasers.
Next item. Watching female comedians until I laugh. He's been watching for 18 hours.
Ha 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 ha.
I don't think he laughed the entire 18 hours. Man.
Yeah. It turns out that
The
women
only
aren't that funny.
female comedians I've ever laughed at are lesbians and female comedians who quote unquote accidentally fall down on stage.
Here's a distinction, though. You laugh at them, okay? You laugh at them because, like,
yeah, you see, that's the thing.
yeah, like they're not actually funny, but they're good to laugh at as like a spectacle, Like they have no skill, but they're a good spectacle because they try so hard.
I went to a
Or
comedy
women's
club.
entertainment.
I went to a comedy club in New York. And they had like 2 female comedians on the roster, and you just like the vibe was just in the audience. It was just different. They were like. It was more clapter rather than laughter. It wasn't people going, ah, ha, ha, ha. It was more clap, 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 ah, ha, 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 clap, polite laugh, ha, 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 clap, clap, clap. Because we support female comedians, obviously, but, yeah.
Who decided to randomly join us of their own volition.
As the only black guy here, I don't support female comedians. I'm sorry. I can say that. You can't.
That's true. That's true. Actually, you know what? Black comedians are very funny.
Yeah.
Like Dave Chappelle is fucking hilarious.
Don't forget about Ed Murphy.
Yo,
I'm gonna be real, man. Like,
cool dude.
almost every black comedian just stomps on all the female comedians. The black male ones, though, not the black female ones.
Well, I think both metaphorically
like it
and
when
sometimes
step on me.
physically, which is kind of unfortunate.
yeah.
We don't
You
support
know,
domestic abuse, but it does happen.
Yeah.
Very tragic.
Yeah.
Shit happens,
And as to your request, Prion, no, only one of you can be here, and you got here first. So that's how this works.
Can't have too many autists here, okay?
Yep.
Too much
Like, if
autism.
we put too many rich autists here, like, there's already 2 rich autists here, We can't have so many anymore,
Yeah,
It's
it becomes too autistic. It creates like an autism black hole, and then nothing happens. Okay, but here's some news. Don Lemon, he's and this is from CNN, so they're reporting on what happened internally themselves. Don Lemon and CNN have parted ways. So, I guess this happened on Monday. And let's see, that would be the 24th of April. And we're a little bit late to the show because we record on Wednesdays and Saturdays, but this is a thing. Don Lemon, he got kicked out of CNN on Monday, which was a weird coincidence because Don Lemon is one of the like major talking heads on CNN. Like he's like this. He's a complete and utter idiot, right? He doesn't ever make any good points.
Lemon, you dumb Anglo, like you both have something in common. You're both gay, and you both are just annoying. But still, let's continue. Don Lemon,
All right.
dumb
Okay, so
Anglo.
wait, are you?
Don Lemon is
I'm
funnier. Fuck it.
Are you? I'm sorry, Walter. Are you saying that you don't? You're not happy with your representation when it comes to this brilliant
Not my
gay black
representation.
dude on
That's a future
CNN?
lawyer.
He's not my representation. First
No,
off, blacks.
you're being represented by him on
Shut
CNN.
the fuck
You're
up real quick.
gay and
First
black.
off,
I think
black
that covers both.
Americans are more homophobic than you Anglos, so no, he doesn't represent me and my values. And second off, he's a fucking.
You're more of a
He's
little
an
Nas
Oreo,
X
okay?
guy.
I don't
I
have
get
anything in common with him.
Okay.
He's an Oreo. You
I
guys
mean-
can claim it. You don't want him
I mean,
anymore.
that's a little bit weird because I think that the highest rates of homosexuality actually exist in the African American population compared
Bullshit.
to other
Bullshit.
populations. But
Bullshit.
1/3.
I don't know. I don't know what to say about that.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
I'm sure it's
Taking on the
also.
DL.
All right, which nation kills the most gays then?
I'm sure that
Which one
I'm
burns
sure
the
that the
tires?
rate of fatherlessness in African American communities is also just an Anglo-Saxon psyop. Okay, all right,
Oh
buddy.
shit.
So that's it. Don Lemon, he's out. I guess kind of big news.
Which
But
one
what
burns the gays'
happened?
tires more? I'm asking you a question.
What happened also on Monday is that Tucker Carlson got kicked out of Fox. So on the same day, that's right, Tucker Carlson. On the same day that that Don Lemon got kicked out of CNN, Fox News kicked off their largest, most popular talking head, Tucker Carlson. I almost feel like maybe like in the background, CNN and Fox, they were like, okay, what if we both want to like kick out these like these talking heads, but we don't want to do it like we kind of want to do it at the same time, because like if Fox News just suddenly announced, oh, Tucker Carlson is out, like that would be weird. And if CNN was like, Don Lemon is out, that would be weird. But if they do it at the same time, it kind of like balances it out like a yin yang, and then it's just everything is confusing. But like, there's still balance in the force, or something like that. So
They just want to get rid of two gay hosts. One was a gay Anglo and one was a gay Oreo. Okay, that's what they're trying to do.
okay, if you say so. I'm pretty sure that Tucker
Steve
Carlson
Young.
is married with children, but not for me to say.
I see through your psyop. All right, let's talk about the bathhouses you guys attend. Even though you're married.
All right.
Like I think there was a South Park episode that went over this with Butter's parents. If
Yeah,
you want to,
man,
you
this
know,
guy
you guys
is-
have that
Okay,
history.
I know you don't.
Yeah.
I know the Anglo is the eternal devil to you. I get it. That's fine.
Oh no, they're not the devil. They're just like I keep asking questions about them and trying to come up with a final
Are you
solution.
starting to
I
to
feel like
notice things?
Siphon. Can
Yeah,
make a
I'm
lot of
seeing the
valuable
patterns and the
contributions
actual truth.
to the
Okay.
conversation. If you use unmute.
Siphon isn't coming on.
Why
Uh,
not?
Brian, I'll tell you what. If you'd like, I can mute you, and then we can have Siphon on. What would
Yeah,
you
we
prefer?
can rotate.
Okay. So, do you want me to mute you then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome, Siphon.
Siphon.
Okay. Now we have Siphon. Hey, welcome, Siphon.
Hello, hello.
Okay.
Very strange that we were on the previous show, me and him, but me, him, and Walter, somehow that's a bad combination. Interesting.
Too much
All right.
autism.
Yep.
We
too
already
much
explained
autism.
this.
I look.
What a very subjective assessment.
The
Interesting.
look the show that we did with you guys, it was an okay show, but sometimes you gotta put your fist down and go, nope, can't have both of you on. It's a thing. I'm sorry. Too much autism.
It's a thing because of your idiosyncrasies. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta have
it's
a
a
balance.
subjective interpretation. He's an axiologist. He goes his gut. He's explained this many times in great detail. So,
Interesting. I will keep that,
Oh yeah. Don't forget the
that a note
metaphysics.
for the future.
Yes.
Talks about,
Okay.
Right.
All right. So, but let's see. Tucker Carlson, he made this video just released today at 8 p.m. April 26th,
wow.
so about an hour and a half ago.
This is fresh.
yeah.
So we will watch and listen to what this dude has to say.
Look at this dude.
Good evening, it's Tucker Carlson. One of the first things you realize when you step outside the noise for a few days is how many genuinely nice people there are in this country. Kind and decent people, people who really care about what's true, and a bunch of hilarious people also, a lot of those. It's got to be the majority of the population, even now. So that's heartening. The other thing you notice when you take a little time off is how unbelievably stupid most of the debates you see on television are. They're completely irrelevant. They mean nothing. In 5 years, we won't even remember that we had them. Trust me, as someone who's participated. And yet at the same time, and this is the amazing thing, the undeniably big topics, the ones that will define our future, get virtually no discussion at all. War, civil liberties, emerging science, demographic change, corporate power, natural resources. When was the last time you heard a legitimate debate about any of those issues? It's been a long time. Debates like that are not permitted in American media. Both political parties and their donors have reached consensus on what benefits them, and they actively collude to shut down any conversation about it. Suddenly, the United States looks very much like a one-party state. That's a depressing realization, but it's not permanent. Our current orthodoxies won't last. They're brain dead. Nobody actually believes them. Hardly anyone's life is improved by them. This moment is too inherently ridiculous to continue, and so it won't. The people in charge know this. That's why they're hysterical and aggressive. They're afraid. They've given up persuasion. They're resorting to force. But it won't work. When honest people say what's true, calmly and without embarrassment, they become powerful. At the same time, the liars who've been trying to silence them shrink, and they become weaker. That's the iron law of the universe. True things prevail. Where can you still find Americans saying true things? There aren't many places left, but there are some, and that's enough. As long as you can hear the words, there is hope. See you soon.
Absolutely fucking based. And by the way, where can you find these true things where you can find truth? Right here at the Promethean Tides. That's right. Right here. Just nothing but truth. And lots of memes, but also some truth. But yeah, no, I think that was a good.
Tucker Carlson can be based.
Yeah. Tucker Carlson can be based. I think he's usually based.
But he does support Israel. No. It's a psyop.
I don't know.
It's an Israel
because
psyop.
Israel is real. It's like Israel's perfectly fine. We support Israel fully here.
Oh my God, that's right.
Yeah,
Tucker is saying that he supports truth. What is truth? Truth is reality, and Israel is real. So actually, it's the thing that Tucker Carlson must support the most. It's logical.
Exactly.
That's metaphysical, right there.
Yeah, sure.
The metaphysical holy land of the Jews and the peoples. Yes.
He's still a lying piece of shit who doesn't actually care about most of this truth that he speaks.
Walter, I feel like you have a lot of hate in your heart. You know, there are actual good people out there. I just want to and some of them they
don't exist.
Only the only good and
They're
righteous
not good
people out there
general.
are the people specifically from your homeland that share your genetic lineage. Okay, fine.
No. Like, everyone is a piece of shit, especially in this community. Like, you are all like you date Cambodian boys, and like most of you, and like Breaker, it's like a F slur.
I mean, the second part is true. I do not date Cambodian boys. I have a Filipina girlfriend. Okay. Tom has spread this rumor about me, and God damn it, it's slander and libel.
You can put a wig on it. You can put a wig on it, but like that thing will never be a woman. Like, you can breed with it too, but I'm just sorry, man.
All right.
Do not look up Filipina golf ball.
No!
I won't be doing that.
Thank you. This was a public service announcement.
Nope. Okay, and dear listeners, don't look that up either. I
Do
guess.
not do that. Do not do it.
My entire point is, Tucker Carlson, he doesn't actually believe in what he says. Okay, there's documented
Hey, cook
evidence
the
of it.
tuck. Unless you're Fox News, then you can cook the tuck by kicking him out.
See, I think that out of all of the talking heads on Fox News, I think that Tucker Carlson actually believes the most in what he says.
Or cuck neocon. Go fuck yourself.
Okay. All right. Well, I will give my personal opinion then. I think that he's kind of based, and I think that he was too honest with the American people, and that's why he had to get let go, because he's trying to go against the Uniparty, and God damn it, Rupert Murdoch, he has a lot of money tied up in the Uniparty. So, I mean, sure, did Did Fox News lose like between 500 million and like $1 billion in evaluation from their stocks as soon as they announced that they were firing Tucker Carlson? Yeah, they did. Does this kind of call into question like the future economic viability of Fox News? Yeah, probably. But
No, because they're replacing Tucker with me.
oh shit, are you the next host?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna be the next host.
honestly, it's better than Hannity, so I'll take it.
If you actually think about it, it's because of the amount of times Fox has been fucking sued because of Tucker Carl's truth saying, you know? And they're kind of tired of getting all the lawyers down there from all the people he's been talking about.
Oh, you're talking about the
And, like, I
the
get-
Dominion lawsuit.
Wait, what if they're doing a swap? What if Tucker Carlson is not going to be working for CNN and Don Lemon will be working for Fox?
That would be amazing.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
That's
That
what we
would
need
be-
to see.
That would be a flip up. That'd
Yeah.
be the switcheroo of the century.
Actually,
We
what if
didn't see it coming.
Lawyers,
what if what if Fox News is
want-
actually doubling down? They're like, hold on, Tucker, you're not based enough. We're gonna be replacing with Alex Jones.
Oh God.
What if they're replacing him with Richard Spencer?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
oh, really lean into it.
I mean, I will say this, they want LGBTQ representation, so I think he'd be a good representation. Spencer is a good LGBTQ.
What about
advocate.
Nicholas Fuentes? What if they're going to replace?
They're
Very
both
well.
good. Well, they have to choose.
That'll be
They
double
like have to have a
No, guys.
It's
We
like-
no, they want the LGBTQ representation. Milo Yiannopoulos. He's the next host of the
Yo.
8 o'clock hour.
Nicholas
Milo
Fuentes and Milo
Yiannopoulos.
Yiannopoulos.
Milo
co-host.
Yiannopoulos, Richard Spencer, and Nicholas Fuentes in a three-way American Gladiator style match in the bathhouse.
I would
Yes.
honestly, that would make me want to tune into Fox.
Can you imagine the
Whoever,
viewership that would get?
whoever is the last man unpenetrated wins.
Weird thing, but I wouldn't consider Alex Jones gay, but he did watch like T-porn.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That
What?
whole T-porn thing was a
date
meme.
with some Australian cat boy, and like Spencer, he just wears makeup and lipstick.
Oh no,
He-
Brakir, are you gonna be like one of those Fuentes fans? He's like, no, it's not gay that he spent
No,
that
no,
much
not-
time with
no,
Cowboy Tommy.
Alex Jones, the T-porn on his phone was a freaking meme, just like Jesse Lee Peterson. But Nicholas Fuentes, yeah, Catboy supremacy forever. I have zero doubts in my
He
mind.
literally had a channel in his America First Discord dedicated to catboy porn. Like literally, he's gay.
Nick Fuentes? I can believe that. But Alex Jones,
I believe that.
there were some people trying to meme that like Alex Jones was dating Blair White. I don't personally think it's true, but that was the meme.
I don't think so.
I think it should be true.
I mean,
That would be interesting.
it would be interesting.
I mean,
I'll-
look at how he was
I'll
looking
give
at
that.
Blair White. Man.
That would
Isn't
definitely
that-
make for some very insightful insults.
Mm.
I mean, if you look at the interview they had together, like Blair White and Alex Jones were looking at each other, making a few comments, man. Like,
Yeah.
you look like a woman, you know.
I mean,
Blair White, I just gotta say, it's like I've always been attracted to women, but there's just something about you. You're just so based. I just can't take it anymore. I've got to get some of that based essence inside of me,
There's-
deep inside.
there's something primordial about being born with a dick and being based. You know, it's like even when you get rid of the dick, you still maintain a little bit of that baseness. In the same way that you still have the ability to out powerlift every other woman on the planet.
Oh yeah,
Um,
we have you, General Chief.
That's right. Wait. What am I in this? Am I a trans man or a trans woman?
You'll never know.
Shit.
I just find
Oh,
it
shit.
insane that- I just find it insane that we have been so psyoped that Blair White is considered a freaking conservative. You know, it's just crazy the psyop. We've
I would
allowed.
say I've listened to a little bit of Blair White. I would say that she's like middle right, like not like super right wing, but like middle.
Like, why do conservatives keep cucking themselves and trying to like make her in our sphere in our sphere? I don't get it.
The same reason why you're on the show. We need diversity. Okay.
Go
Yes,
fuck
exactly.
yourself. I'm not a degenerate, man. Go fuck yourself, Jimmy. You're more of a degenerate than me because you have that Cambodian boy.
Okay, all
I'm
right.
gonna I'm gonna pass it over to Mr. Prion.
Okay. What does Prion have to say?
What's up? What's up? Yeah, nah. I mean, I happen to agree with the sentiment that I think Walter is a Lil Nas X fan, and honestly, I
Go
can see
fuck
doing the bug
yourself.
shaker.
Literally, Lil Nas X, if he went to my home country, would be tied up in a like tire, and the tire would be like set on fire. What
Are you
talking about?
familiar with the rump shaker?
No,
This is a
I'm not,
serious
and go fuck
question.
yourself.
Would you like to be? I feel, your
No, I
culture
wouldn't. That sounds
actually
extremely degenerate.
coined it.
I'm not I'm gonna be real, man. If this is how it continues, man, I'm gonna start charging you guys shekels now, all right? Because I'm not taking this amount of
Wait,
labor be on this shitty show
wow, that's
Okay.
without being paid by fair due.
Well, no one here is getting paid, so it's actually completely fair.
Yay.
Okay.
Next
We're all
topic.
slaves.
Next object.
Warrior race.
Here we have average age men lose their virginity by selected countries. So we
Hear
just
me
have,
out.
okay.
I have a trade to make. Siphon gets unmuted, and we can mute Walter because it's still diverse. We're just replacing a black with a Hispanic, and the IQ goes
Not
up.
Hispanic. He's a Spaniard. He's a Spaniard. He's not a Hispanic. He's a Spaniard, like full on Spaniard, full white. They hint a Mexico in him.
We are all very diverse here, and we love each other. And there is the only race is the human race. 100%. Smiley face, thumbs up.
You wonder why I ask the Anglo question so much, General. You make it so easy.
Okay. So here we have the average age men lose their virginity by selected countries. So in Iceland, it's 15.6 years, and then you go all the way down, and in China, it's and in China you're 22, and in India you're 23. That's actually kind of crazy to me. Like the gap is like more than 7 years between Iceland and India. Imagine waiting an extra 7 years before you lost your virginity. That's so much time. Holy shit. Wow. Of course, I lost my virginity exactly at Norway. That's where I lost my virginity, which makes sense because I'm actually half Norwegian. I was 16 and a half.
Oh my god. This is unfair because you guys won't count. I did as losing my virginity, so it's like this is bullshit. Like I might be like
a blowjob.
Yeah,
a blowjob does not count as losing your virginity.
Don't count it as it. I find that bullshit. Okay.
Well, listen, we're looking at when human beings lose their virginity. All right, we're not.
God damn it!
Oh my god, I'm more human than you fucking Portuguese motherfucker.
God
Do
damn
we
it.
need to colonize you again?
No, you didn't colonize
again.
my fucking homeland. The fucking Italians tried that shit, and the goddamn Berbers tried that shit, and they both failed. Try me, bitch. Like, your population is gonna decrease by, like, a few more million if we want to go there, man. Let's go.
Bruh, y'all gonna get a new type of AIDS. Give it a year.
God damn it! It's too spicy.
What's next? Ebola?
Race war!
Race war!
I think on the previous episode we went over the concept of Ebola-AIDS, where AIDS and Ebola come together and form one virus, which
no,
that's good.
You don't. Yeah, I don't know if you want that. That seems dangerous.
The prion virus is gonna come to Africa soon.
That's not us. Fuck you. Okay.
Okay. Next.
That's what happened when Don Lemon and Cucker Carlson met outside of the fucking respective corporate headquarters. They are the splendid source.
So this is
this breaker. We know what you're doing.
This is actually this is a bit of news today, April 26th. Colorado governor signs tractor right to repair law opposed by John Deere. Manufacturers must provide repair parts, embedded software, and documentation. I bet a lot of people don't necessarily care about right to repair, especially when it comes to tractors. But this is actually this is really important. This is a fight basically between the consumer and the ginormous fucking corporation. And when it comes to right to repair, I very much support the consumer. You do have a right to repair shit that you've bought.
Brokies can't just buy a new one.
Corporations, man. Like, I don't care about the people who consume my family's
I
product.
feel like this is just like a brokey problem, honestly. Like, I feel like
why can't you just
have more money?
Well, okay, your tractor broke after a year. Why can't you just afford to buy a new tractor, bucko?
Yeah, just buy a new one.
Yeah, you fucking poor piece of farmer shit.
Man, like,
Like,
This is
grow
just
better.
a brokey
Just
problem,
like
man.
farm
Like,
better.
honestly.
Yeah, bro, just farm harder. What are you doing? Sigma
Like,
grind
you
set. Come
break
on.
I mean,
Keep
honestly,
quiet.
We farmed hard and we're just fine. Like, that's not an excuse.
Mhm.
Like, why is it that, like, whenever you folks, like, get your shit broken down, you gotta, oh my god, we were so poor, we need to repair.
You know, this doesn't just apply to white farmers. You know, this would also apply to like black farmers as well. Like this applies to
Aren't
everyone.
y'all asking for us to come back? Which country was it? Zimbabwe?
Well, actually, a couple of them. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, I support this.
I
This
don't
is
care
good.
if it's I don't care if it's like a $500 smartphone or a $100,000 tractor. If I
Literally,
bought the darn thing, I should be able to
like,
freaking fix it.
Yeah,
What are you
exactly.
talking? This is in Colorado generally. This is like 0.00000 black farmers there. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, they still
Even the
exist
one,
and they're diverse.
What if
the
they
one
identify
black
as
farmer
black?
was there was getting threatened to get fucking murdered by a bunch of
I'm-
like local folk.
Look, I'm sure
sheriff's officers, like,
that there are
believe it.
dozens. There are literal dozens of African American farmers in
Shut the
Colorado.
fuck up, Jim.
Dozens of them.
Oh. There's only like a few, like maybe 30 of them, and they're getting bullied out.
Dozens, like I said, dozens. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's two and like a 1/3
you.
dozen, I guess.
Hey, man, it's benefiting dozens of black people. You should be happy. Next,
Actually, it's
next.
2.5 dozen.
Okay, yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go with that.
Next option. 2.5 dozen. Dozens. Next,
Yeah.
next meme. So this was a
Come
thing.
on, man.
This was a
Come on,
thing that
bro.
came out. So apparently, this also came out today. Joe Biden, he had I guess he was answering some questions from the press, and question number one from Courtney, and actually says how to say her name, Subramanian, from Los Angeles Times, and then it shows Biden what she's going to ask. How are you squaring something domestic priorities like reshoring semiconductor manufacturing? So, like the questions are pre-planned. He knows exactly what's going to be asked of him, and then he has a completely canned answer. Number one, I want to point this out. This never happened with Trump. Okay, even when it came to the more conservative media, it's not like they were like, Mr. President, here's the question that I'm going to ask, and here's the response that I would like you to give. Like, this is literally they're just reciting lines. This is a fucking play. Okay, this is theater.
You know that this is politics. Politics is a theater. You have a child brain view of things. Almost every politician does this. Okay, maybe Trump did it.
No, they
less, but
don't.
You don't get that. Our politics are theater, right? It's
Yes.
play.
A lot of it is theater, but at least the questions that are asked of the president would usually be like not entirely pre-planned, right? They're not entirely scripted. Like you might actually ask a politician a question and he might have to answer it. How he answers it might be like totally dodging around the question and never actually answers the question. Like politicians are famous for that. But at least a genuine question was asked. This is literally just like completely rehearsed.
I think this just might be me hating Republicans and Democrats more than you, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. I mean,
well, one thing is like if Biden didn't get the questions pre-prepared, he has like obviously he's very cognitively diverse. So if you disagree with his pre-prepared questions, you're being ableist.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good point.
I realized that like I practice eugenics if it meant that I didn't have to deal with people like Joe Biden.
We do not support eugenics on the public space. We do not endorse ableism of the president. No.
Actually, Walter, you're saying that you don't like the Democrats or the Republicans. What is your preferred party for I don't know, leading America?
I mean, both support Israel. Both are shit to me, but I'd much rather Republicans be running things just because they align with me more economically and benefit me more economically, and somewhat agree with me socially, despite them having Lady MAGA and a bunch of
I
T
love
slurs
Lady
around.
MAGA. That's the hottest thing ever. Where it's like, that's American culture.
And basically, the moment that I got really angry is when I saw Trump saying LGBTQ for Trump, and I saw him with the LGBTQ flag. That's when I kind of
That's
got
real
really
shit.
tired.
So, what about this? What if there was like a theoretical libertarian party, and they didn't want to send billions of dollars to Israel every year?
Well, they would have. I mean, as long as they don't like mess with my bottom pocket and align with my values, then sure, it would be cool.
Okay.
Like they get my.
Okay, nice. All right.
That sounds like the exact type of things libertarians wouldn't fuck with.
Yeah, nice. Okay, we got a we've converted another one to the libertarian agenda. All right, next object.
Oh, you guys are just useful idiots for me economically. That's about it. And you somewhat
There you
have
go.
conservative values, despite you dating Asian folks, but still.
So, speaking of Joe Biden,
Joe
I
Biden!
believe that this clip is from 2016. I believe, I could be mistaken, but I think it's from 2016. And here's just a little snippet from what Joe Biden had to say. Oh boy, it's just so heartwarming to hear him say this.
There's a second thing in that black box, an unrelenting stream of immigration, non-stop. Folks like
Joe
me
Biden's
who
my
were
president.
Caucasian of European descent, for the first time in 2017, will be in an absolute minority in the United States of America. Absolute minority. Fewer than 50% of the people in America, from then and on, will be white European stock. That's not a bad thing. That's a source of our strength.
Diversity. Come on,
But
man.
there's a
America.
I guess I didn't realize that Joe Biden said this, but he said back in 2016, we need just a constant stream, just a fucking tidal wave constantly of immigration to make sure that white people in America are a minority, and that is a good thing because that sort of diversity is the source of our strength. Hallelujah. And since Biden has become president, he's enacted this exact policy. This is good. This is really good stuff. Thank you. Thanks, oh Biden. It's going great for all of the Americans. This is a good thing.
Come on, man. Like, Walter, if you don't vote for me, then you ain't black.
It's a good point.
So much womp, so little time. Like, did we lose our diversity hire? Where did he go?
I think maybe we lost everyone. Maybe it's just you and me, Breaker. That's okay.
No.
All right. Next object. Oh yeah, this is just the actual quote. An unrelenting stream of immigration, nonstop. Whites will be a majority in U.S. by 2017, and that's a good thing. By 2017, those of us of European stock will be an absolute minority in the United States of America. That's not a bad thing. That's a source of strength.
Sorry, I went AFK and I had to yell at a Mexican just now.
Okay.
Minorities
Yeah.
are strength.
That's messed up, man.
That is.
I don't support that. That's racist.
I mean, without me, like I'm a farmer, man. Like I give you guys all the Mexican-made food. Okay, all of the stuff that's picked in the field, I mean, like gathered in the field, is made by Mexicans and brought to you by a South African man. All right?
Wait, so do you provide the avocados in my guacamole?
Yes, indeed. I mean, I am the guy who overseers most of it and like yells at the Mexicans on my little.
How many of them are
carry,
legal?
But yeah, sure.
None.
Like,
Absolutely none.
All the stuff you're getting is from a South African man. Okay. And I would like you to acknowledge that.
Oh wait, so you
A
provide
South African gave a bunch of Mexicans some tents and stuff and had them pick and gather the stuff that you have.
So you provide like a lot of the like Mexican shit that Americans enjoy. Like I assume that you have a number of burrito orchards,
Why aren't you answering the
taco
question?
bushes.
Yeah, man. Like
It's
all the stuff.
legendary taco bushes.
Most of the stuff you're eating is from Mexican slave labor that I provided you.
I'd like to turn it over to Siphon, please.
Okay, all right, that's fair enough.
Turn it over to Siphon.
Go
By
back
the
to
way,
little
Walter,
duo.
you
I
know,
love
Uh-oh.
Am I?
Asked earlier, how many of them are legal?
Well, we have 200 of them, so like 30 aren't
You
legal,
better
maybe.
answer that question, Ixnay, on the legal.
Yeah, you probably.
So you said
probably
30
shouldn't-
of them are legal.
Here's the thing, because like they have a little contracty thing going through, like their kids will work on the farm as well, so it's kind of like it gets wishy-washy after a while.
Oh,
okay.
oh,
Anchor farmers.
you're doing illegal child labor as well. This is keep admitting to things. This is good.
This is good.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We're gonna move on.
I really,
This is good.
as
So-
a libertarian, I thought you'd be for this.
Yeah, I mean, he's basically the greatest African American entrepreneur since Elon Musk.
Yeah, and I'm not saying I'm against it. I'm just saying that the government might be. So this one goes. The Buddha says, "Desire is the foundation of all suffering," and then this guy goes, "And yet you desire to be free of desire. Curious. I own many rare Funko Pops." And Buddha goes, "You are massively gay for owning Funko Pops." And the Buddha speaks
Agree.
truth. The Buddha can only speak
was
truth.
Well, I mean, that's pretty open shut case right there. I mean, Funko Pop's pretty gay.
Yep, very gay. This just says, "Strong, independent women when I start sprinting towards them at night."
Well, there you go.
Walter knows a lot about this one.
Obviously, like all they can see is teeth and eyes, and then it just hits them like a freight train.
It's funny.
But in Walter's case, he has green eyes, so it's piercing green eyes just in the night.
It's like a mighty jungle predator.
That's right. Okay, next object. This is just women's workouts. That any I don't think that we have. I checked the channel statistics. I don't think that we have like a single woman that watches this realistically. But I wonder why. It's such a surprise.
Strange.
It is a
It might be the
surprise.
autism.
But
I mean, your wife watches this. Like, the Cambodian boy watches this, so that's good.
yeah, there you go.
That's one quote unquote woman that watches this.
I hate the fact that fucking Tom started this rumor about me.
God damn it.
But
It's hard about transgender women.
for
in general.
for any women that might be watching this, this is just some workouts that you can do in the gym for beginners. So you have 100 sweeps, 4x5 power cleans, nice. 10x15 kids dinner table ready. Do the laundry, it's dirty.
Kind of like how they're just fucking around with gym equipment, man. Like it's a women thing to do. Such a woman thing to do, you know.
Yeah, but it's
Pretty
like
much.
it's a humorous video.
Equipment
Like I can appreciate misogyny. I think that misogyny is once again an allowed humor. So
It's the foundation of our
yeah.
natural hierarchy.
Yeah, for like a few years there, you weren't allowed to be misogynistic, but I think at this point, the world has moved on to giving a shit about other things, so you're allowed to be a little bit misogynistic again, which is, it's good, it's freeing. I enjoy that part. Okay, here we have George Floyd reacts to body cam footage and his death. Episode 1, Floyd reacts.
This is like the most like 14-year-old white teenager thing to do to feel edgy.
I know, but I found it to be funny.
Like, look at the like. I'm agree with you, man. I saw some other white kid do this, and like I saw his face cam, and it's like a bunch of like and shit. Like, he looked like a ginger. The ginger's behind this?
I
I think
mean,
the ginger.
this could have been produced by a ginger. I just,
I mean, they have no soul. Makes sense, you know.
yeah.
Oh Lord, have mercy! I should have took all that fentanyl.
Top of the morning. Top of the morning.
This is
I think the fentanyl's good.
that's a take.
We do not
a good
endorse
one.
fentanyl usage.
Everybody here endorses fentanyl users. They're just
No,
scared to
we
say
don't.
that. Yes,
No
yes,
fentanyl. This is
yes.
why you're muted.
I support fentanyl, but only for the whites because they love that stuff. You know, I think that they should keep taking it. You know? I
Really?
love it.
Whites
Bullshit.
loves that stuff?
I mean, I support them using it. You know, I support them.
Well, that's different, right? It's different from saying that they are the ones that use it.
I mean, it's getting there, man. It'll take a while. The Chinamen have to keep coming over. You know, takes a while.
Well, it's no longer Chinese people who are trying to drug other individuals. Now it's just
Yeah.
people of your stock who are trying to do that in gangs.
I mean, but the Chinamen come over, they give a nice supply of it. You know, who keeps the borders open?
So, here we have some I guess some people going through an obstacle course on some dirt bikes, and they're all failing horribly. And you might be wondering why are they doing so badly at this on the professional level? Like they're all just falling down, and they're clearly not good at this. This is the women's dirt bike competition, so it should all make a lot more sense now. What's happening? So
Why are women so bad at things, man? We give them all. We like give them their own leagues and stuff, you know.
Well, they're good at certain things, such as having babies and child rearing. It's just that they're not good at dirt bikes. That's okay. It's really more of a man's thing.
They're like cleaning, you know, and handling, raising kids, but not too much, because they like to infantilize their children and raise them badly. That's why you don't have single mothers, for example,
Yeah, I think like my position is that maybe like after the age of like 8, I think that it's better to have the father do most of the child rearing after that. Otherwise, if they get too much,
I believe at the age of 6.
Okay, 6, that's fine. Yeah, because if you get too much attention from mommy, like when you're like 15, you're gonna end up weak and a pussy.
And the women naturally want to infantilize you, like they do that shit all the time because they're like in mommy mode,
Yeah. So
and then you end up autistic like Sypha.
That's right.
That's right. Breaker, for example.
Nah, you end up like fucking Chris Chan.
I mean, look, a Breaker,
if your mother gives you too much attention,
basically the same person.
Yeah, it's just that Breaker. It's just that Breaker, hasn't diddled.
Then we
his
have Chief over here, who's had neither.
Your OCs. If you picture your OCs, they will appear next to you. The Sonichu is real.
It is real. Israel.
Just like Israel.
There's a deep connection there. Okay, next object.
Next object.
Here's just a man, and he opened a
kitten.
Yeah, he opened up the bag of Doritos, and what was inside? It was a kitten. Look at that. That's amazing.
The cat is literally out of the bag.
Dude, I literally think this guy was like suffocating that cat. I don't think anything good happened.
What? Oh, are you saying that he staged this? My assumption was that he went to the store, bought a bag of Doritos, and then he was surprised that there was a cat inside.
Somebody put the cat in the bag at the store. Okay, that's animal abuse. That's not good.
Well, obviously, okay, if we really want to dissect this, obviously the bottom of the bag is open and it's a fucking
No. How do you know that?
How do you know?
I
think if we apply Occam's razor, it's like the least likely thing
Occam's
is
razor
literal
cringe.
Breaker, Occam's razor clearly dictates that this man went to the store, bought a bag of Doritos, and there was a cat inside, and he was surprised when he got home. Obviously, that's Occam's razor.
It's Clown World.
That's right.
Let's just go with that.
Yes, thank you. Okay, next. That was just cute. That's all. I don't have any commentary about that. I just thought it was cute that the cat is popping out of the bag. Look how cute the fucking cat is. Next thing.
Hey, cat, didn't comment.
So we have
communism slowly disappearing over time. Yes, this is normal.
The first image is 2 weeks to flatten the curve. Trust government. Wash your hands. No groups. And then, 2 weeks to flatten the curve got eliminated. Now it's just trust government. Wash your hands. No groups. Now it's just trust government. Wash your hands. Finally, it's just trust government.
That seems
You should.
normal.
You should trust the government.
Remember to trust the government. They know what's best for you.
They do.
They are. Look, they're experts. They're the best of the best that we have to offer
They
as a
are.
species.
They literally are.
Yes, the government is just it's the creme de la creme. They know what's best for you. You don't because you're an ignorant little peon. Facts.
Dude, they literally are though. Like they're, I don't know. You sound sarcastic. Like I
What?
think the government literally is the best thing ever.
No.
Sarcasm. We never heard of that.
No, I don't. We don't do sarcasm here. We are in the Promethean tides. 100% trust government. Thumbs up.
Can you like stop being ableist right now?
Shit. Okay.
You're being ableist.
No, you're right.
You
You're
are
right.
engaging in sarcasm. This clearly discriminates against our autistic viewers.
No. You know what? You're even more correct because I said that the government was filled with the best of the best, the creme de la creme. Actually, the truth is that the government is filled with the most, I guess, diverse group of mentally handicapped people on the planet, and it's that diversity that gives the government its strength. It's a series of NPCs with various mental conditions.
Whoa, hold on there.
hold
NPC,
on,
that's a
wait.
derogatory right-wing term.
Wait. During like Stalin's like population was pretty homogenous. Like it wasn't really diverse.
Walter, you were probably in there.
What
Or
the
your
fuck?
parents were, at least. Your grandparents.
Explain how they were there, retard.
I don't really need to explain that. If you don't get it, you're the retard.
Fuck you, because I do.
No, you. It's the
You're
ultimate
lucky.
battle of no youisms.
You're so lucky this is not a Rumble exclusive, or I'd air out some really bad things.
Oh, really? Oh, like what?
Don't do it. Moving on.
Okay, next
Next
meme.
meme.
Next
I'm gonna
meme.
pass it on to Priya.
Okay. Hey, Breaker, could you do the thing? Or are you available to do that?
I'm driving, so no.
Fine. Next meme. So this one goes, you've grown up alongside messaging about the childhood obesity epidemic. It may come as a surprise that the link between weight and health is far less straightforward than we've been led to believe. In Fat Talk, Soul Smith lays out a robust body of research debunking the idea that high body weight alone is a cause of negative health outcomes. The real danger to a child in a larger body is how we treat them for having that body, she writes. That's because it is clear that experiencing weight stigma is associated with all sorts of health issues, including heart disease, diabetes, and high cholesterol. Making kids, or anyone, feel bad about their weight, including subjecting them to weight loss interventions, is not only cruel, but demonstrably bad for their physical and mental health. It's...
Holy shit.
Look, guys, it's not the fact that they're fat that they're unhealthy. It's the fact that we're shaming them that for being fat that makes them unhealthy. The shame is what's inducing the heart attacks. It's the shame.
That's
That
true.
shaming destroys
I don't see any lies
You
here.
heard it here first.
I have some advice, because Breaker is of the
I
fat
love
race.
fat
so
women.
How can you? What's your perspective on this, Breaker?
Fat lives matter. Fuck
Fat.
diets. This is 100% correct. I stand by all of this. Every time you shame me, you're bringing me one step closer to death, and it's your fault. You are discriminating against my weight.
Yes, Breaker. Outside of like potatoes and like cabbages and stuff, what else does your diet consist of?
Mostly fast food.
Wow.
Why do you eat that fast food?
I wonder why it is that Breaker weighs the same amount as King Kong. I wonder why.
It's just big bone, guys. I'm just big bone. You can't trim that bone, idiot.
I mean, yeah, but he is.
Okay,
Like,
you
you
were born
guys-
before South Park, then like you have
As well.
issues.
Slip that by, so.
You know the I was actually
Eric Cartman is my hero. He's my plus-sized hero. I will hear no discrimination against him or me.
I was looking into this, right, and like the most massive people that have ever existed, and I think it was 1,300 pounds, somewhere around there, the largest person that's ever existed, and like when you get up to like above 1,000 pounds, basically they all died within like 2 or 3 years after getting to 1,000 pounds because like your heart just can't sustain that amount of mass. Or maybe it can. Maybe it's actually totally chill. It's just that they experience so much shame from being more than 1,000 pounds that they die to the shame.
Dude, I want you to think about the fact that that's literally like more than like a hippopotamus. Like that's literally like you are rivaling like crocodiles and like hippos. Like you are so massive that you are literally like one of the largest animals on the planet.
There are literal bears that weigh less than 1,000 pounds.
No, like most bear, like you are. I want you to understand, you are half a ton. Like, think about that for a second. Like,
Breaker, I have a question for you. Real quick, man.
no.
Does this stem from the fact that you have a bad relationship with your mother?
Actually, I'm pretty sure that Breaker has no relationship with his mother. Neither do I.
Oh, I think that explains it. He's dealing with a lot of trauma, guys, and I think the way to solve this is to place his mother like out of reach from him and like put a treadmill there, and he'll try to run towards his mother to assault her like Christian would. Okay.
I will hear none of these like fat shaming, fat phobic insults about me or my mother ever again, good sir. I demand satisfaction. I will walk up to you with a leather glove and slap you across the face.
Also, none of this is fair because we were talking about people who weigh like 1,300 pounds. Breaker's only 1,100 pounds, so like this doesn't apply to him.
Exactly.
Wait, those people actually exist? What the?
No, I swear to God, like it's you can look it up. It's a real thing. Like there are people that have today weigh like 1,300 pounds.
It's literal jello. Like you can't walk anymore.
You know what's even more terrifying is I'm that heavy, but I can still run and do squats and exercise. So don't fuck with me. I'm basically the fucking Incredible Hulk.
No, you're not. You're the Incredible Bulk, okay? You're
the Incredible Bulk.
Exactly.
There you go.
I'm a new superhero. I'm the Incredible Bulk. And if you fat shame me anymore, I will unleash my anger. Bulk smash.
Yeah.
Well, actually, at that point, it's more like Hulk sit, and that's all you have to do. You've murdered your opponent. Okay, next item.
I actually think he
How big is Bulk's ass?
You don't want to know.
Large. This is once again from today, April 26th. Biden Energy Secretary Jennifer Granholm says she supports requiring U.S. military to adopt an all-electric vehicle fleet by 2030. Okay, sure. In 7 years, we're going to make all of our fucking M1 Abrams tanks run on, what, fucking Tesla motors? Yeah, 100%. This is realistic. And as for the airplanes, it's genius. You just put a windmill on top of the airplane, and then...
I'm gonna love this.
Hear me out. The airplane propellers already turn because of the wind, right? So like they don't even need an engine. You could just put like a motor, and then you could drop them from the sky, and the energy from like moving through the sky, turning the propeller, will turn the turbine, creating more energy, and that's like infinite energy.
Well, yeah, I think that what's happening is that the airplane uses an engine to go forward, but if you just strap a windmill on top of it, then you can extract the energy from the wind, and then you can power the motors, and then you have a free energy device. And the fact that the military honestly isn't using this at this point just shows how stupid the military industrial complex is.
You know what this is? This is little. Does anyone remember those troll physics memes? Where it's like two troll faces and they drive forklifts into each other and they both hit up and they fly. It's like lift achieved. This is like that in real life.
Literally.
Okay, next thing. We're all in this together. Black Lives Matters. But Black Lives Matter. Come to any of our stores shouting these words for a free frappuccino of your choice. The louder you shout, the larger the size you'll get.
Walter, you know what must be done.
Say the line, Walter. Say the line. Just say it. Say Black Lives Matter. Say the line.
I want my shekels first. Okay, get my shekels. Before we even do this.
I'll give you an Amazon gift card.
All right, deal. Not do anything for money, but yeah. Black Lives.
Fuck, you cut out. God damn it. Say it again.
Okay. All right, you guys ready?
Okay, we're ready.
Yay.
My bones are ready.
Black man is saying this, and you want to come say the word, you say never!
Ah!
God damn it!
Wow. Wow. Well, it was a black dude who said it, so it's okay.
Was that good?
Editors
That was great. That was great. That was great. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Well,
And to the
honestly,
eco-
if you walked into a Starbucks saying those two things back to back, they wouldn't even turn their heads because that's just like a normal day at a Starbucks with black customers. So
yeah, seems about right. Okay. Here we have some news coming out of England. From the Bank of England.
Sugar and cracker. Oh my god.
Oh
my god.
No, this is your favorite group of people, Walter, the Anglos. The Bank of England says Britons need to accept they're poorer, says Bank of England economist. Chief economist Wu Pil. Wu Pil? What the fuck? What the fuck kind of name is HUW? That's not a. That doesn't sound like a British name, to be honest. But chief economist Wu Pil says workers and firms should stop trying to press on rising costs by hiking prices or demand better wages. Just accept that you're poor. That you're poor, Goyam. Come on, Goyam. You're just poor now. Deal with it, fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, like that's undercover. Did I not say that was an undercover lawyer? Did I not say that, Jim?
I mean, yeah, it's clearly one of those economist lawyers.
Oh, no.
Also, fuck the Anglos. You guys only good for money, okay? That's all.
Talk
And the
amongst
lawyers
yourselves.
I mean,
I shall return momentarily.
That's fine. Historically, we have generated a lot of money.
Yeah, and that's why I'm here. You know, extracting from the lawyers and Anglos. You know, that's just what we be doing.
I've heard of the red pill, and the blue pill, and the black pill, but what is the blue pill?
What? The way you said that.
Blue pill. Wait. Okay, hold on. I need to know more of this guy. Who pill. When you take the who pill, man, everything goes crazy. He's a British economist and chief economist of the Bank of England since September 2001. He studied philosophy, politics, and economics at the University College, Oxford, and graduated in 1989.
Central banker. That's the lawyer, if I've ever seen one.
Okay. No, come the fuck on, Brave.
Why are you so bad at typing, General?
Okay, so that's who pill.
Ear nose on him, bro?
To be fair, he looks like he might be a Briton. I don't know where the hell who comes from. Like HUW.
Anglo question. He mixed with a lawyer.
Oh, okay. It's a half Anglo, half lawyer.
Oh.
Okay.
God.
Yeah.
It's a half Anglo, half. What's my question made manifest, General? I hope you know that.
That's fair. That's fair.
Like
okay.
I win.
Well,
it is fair.
Anyway, so this everything about this seems absolutely fucking awful to me. But hey, you know what? The banks are gonna do what the banks are gonna do. Okay, you just gotta accept that the banks own you, and look, British people, if you're gonna get poorer because the banks decided that you should be poor, then you're gonna be poor. There's nothing you should or could do about this. So
that, by the way.
Just accept your banking overlords. Get over it, okay? It's not a big deal. You're just going to be poor for a while. Maybe forever. Maybe your grandchildren will be poor. Maybe Britain will become a third world country. It's not a big deal. Just fucking deal with it, okay?
Accept your Anglo lawyer hybrid overlords.
That's
we need
right.
To remember, I just want to help.
They know what's best for you, okay? Just accept it.
In general, I think we should nose check you because you might have a bit of lawyer in you as well. Because I might be right about my question now. Like it just keeps advancing. We might need to have a nose check at some point, General. Okay?
I
You
took
might
the
have
fucking
a lawyer.
23andMe. I am 0% lawyer.
You sure? There might be a little bit of Oz Kanati there, man. What are you talking about?
There,
You make a good
no.
lawyer.
In fact, you know what? Throughout my entire family history, as far as I know, no one professionally has been a lawyer. So it's not me, okay? But there are others
Uh-huh.
that you might want to look into.
A lot.
Um,
A lot of Anglos love to mix with lawyers. I tell you that.
yeah. But apparently, I mix with the Cambodian boys. I guess that's my thing that I do. Apparently.
I mean, you tried to make that thing a wife, but it's not working out, man.
Right,
You just
right,
need to
okay.
give up.
All right, next object.
Flying to Cambodia.
So here we just have a description of Pole. It says, the true terror of browsing Pole for any length of time is not discovering the evil within, but coming to realize the true nature of the evil without, and that nearly everything society has told you about the world and about history is either a complete fabrication or a half-truth spun in such a way to force you to think in a manner that benefits a very particular group of people. Imagine being blind for your entire life. Imagine listening to people with functioning vision about how the world works, describing what things look like, and so on. Without any frame of reference, you would have little choice but to believe them. Now, imagine suddenly gaining the ability to see and realizing not only that many of the people around you aren't even human, but that those who most resemble you are also blind. And everything they've been telling you has merely been the parroting of things the putrid monsters overseeing them have whispered in their ears. You look out at the world that you were told was full of beauty and find only death, decay, and madness. Welcome to Pole. Enjoy your stay.
Sounds like the most nerdiest shit I've ever seen. Like,
No, it's just like it's saying how like like there's like lots of billionaires at the top and they're running psyops against you. It's the
I mean,
billionaires.
but this is like a psyop itself. Like, it's like there's psyop upon psyop, and I feel like 4chan has become a psyop to some extent. You
Well,
know
the-
how many honeypot?
Well,
4chan?
you have to understand that the millionaires and the billionaires that Bernie Sanders was complaining about actually have the resources to run multi-dimensional nested psyops. So I guess the point of this is that there's no escape.
Wait a
There-
minute, General Chief. That one's not going to work on him. Okay, here's what you got to do. Also on Pole, you'll find out about how you used to be kings until white Southern men with whips buck broke you.
Fuck yourself, okay?
See, that's the right. You got to like be diverse with your conspiracies. Like you need like the
there's no-
special black conspiracy.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Got to make it
Record.
relatable.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
but that's not relatable to me because like we had Southern Italians come over and we killed them. Like what? Like what
Oh,
was
don't
already-
worry. They got conspiracy theories about the eternal Romans too. Don't worry about it.
That sounds fucking perfect, man. I will say this. Can't exactly like talk about slave owning either because like my family has a very bad history when it comes to that. So piece of shit. Comment on that.
Okay.
The
Sure.
barbers
Okay.
and
Next thing.
Mexicans, like it's all fun until you realize the truth of things.
So here we have and I do want to point out, I keep forgetting to point this out earlier, but when we're reviewing memes, these are memes that I've collected from Pole. These are not necessarily reflective of any of the views of the people here. I'm but a humble meme journalist collecting memes from a very naughty site, and I'm just here to expose the memes that this very naughty site provides. This is a disclaimer. This does not necessarily reflect any of the political views or positions that anyone appearing on the show has. They're just memes that I've collected.
Listen
But
to the Edomite. Don't listen to the Edomite.
all right.
To the Edomite guy.
So we have German parents in the 1930s, foreign debt erased when international bankers were expelled, communists and traitors have been put in work camps, And they go, let's buy this house with a 0 interest rate. Our taxes will go down with each additional child we have. And then the rest of the world in the 30s. If we add my shoe leather to this soup, we might live another week. Hateful. This is a hateful meme. This is a bad meme. Don't listen to this meme.
This is German supremacy, bro. What are you talking about? They are the true whites.
If you say so. Next object.
Germanic race, bro.
So this guy just says, that the Nazis stuck 25 centimeters of wood up my ass. I said, this is outrageous. I paid for 50.
Don't you think?
What was that?
Very lawyer.
Oh, is that?
It was like a very lawyer.
Yeah, I mean, he probably has a law degree. He looks like he has a law degree.
Yeah. I mean, like the nose may not add up, but the Anglo kind of mixes out.
No. I think
like
look. I mean, to be fair, the Nazis didn't just persecute lawyers. There were other groups of people that were persecuted.
Yeah.
Such as Don Lemons. There was a number of Don Lemons in Germany that ended up getting persecuted.
No, those are just gay Germans. Those are just gay Germans that weren't in the Nazi ranks. A lot of those Nazis were gay, so they just like
Cap alert.
Yeah, but I mean, they mostly went after lawyers, I guess, but they also went after some Don Lemons, some who else did they go after? Some Bill Nye the Science guys, things like that.
Well, if you look closely, he does have those George Sorosian jowls.
Ooh, that's a good point. Okay, next thing. Their pronouns are fee, fi, fo, and fum.
So don't forget, before we get off the Nazi thing, they did target a few breakers here and there, all right?
Yeah, they did.
Gosh and Bigora,
Yeah,
they stole all my bloody taters and they tainted them.
See, actually, the thing about Breaker is that he's fat, Irish, and gay. So, I guess they just targeted all of that. Which is maybe a good thing. Who knows? We can't predict it.
I'd just be a neutral party making as much money off of the lawyers being targeted and him being targeted, and I'll run before they realize
Your
my life's
business would get
considered doesn't
seized
work
by a
anymore,
German company.
I like to make money. A little bit of lawyer in me. The real lawyers, not the fake lawyers, because they aren't the real lawyers. Okay, original lawyers are. Was lawyers and shit, bro.
So, let's see. Walter, do you wanna read this one? I think this is better if you read it.
Well, before we read that one, I have something that I want to show you in DMs real quick because it'll like break your mind before we can like get on this.
Okay, all right. Is this some?
And I want you to show it on the screen because I really did some research into this, and it's crazy what I found.
Okay.
Looking at your games because like. Check this out real quick. Like you can't argue with the science. I found this, and it's crazy if you look at it. Those are two Anglo people that were compared to other certain things that are related to this topic. See that?
Okay, yeah. So this is saying that you're saying that that if you look at the lips of the chimpanzee, then it's similar to white people.
I could also show you a few silverbacks real quick that give a crazy resemblance as well. Like
okay,
we are on an equal stream, So I think that this should be known, crazy.
Yeah, I could
remember science.
I do want to point out that I could pull up my gorilla meme folder, and I'm not allowed to because we're on YouTube, but I could do that.
Let's go to war, man. Like I have like 50 of those.
Okay, all right. Good to know.
Oh no.
Okay, but now that we went over the I guess the I mean, you can compare the lips of chimpanzees to white people, but maybe look at the.
No, no, no. It's not just lips. I have
you can
50
look
of
at the.
these in my documents.
Yep.
That
No,
go
I'm
with
sure
the
you
Well,
got. You
eyes
got.
and stuff like.
I'll just give you this
Let's
one,
have a
Walter.
race
I'm
war.
Irish,
What's up?
so I effectively, if you put me and a chimpanzee side by side,
Have a
you would
race
be
war,
hard pressed.
Jordan, 'cause I have 50. No. I have 50. I have 50 documents
Okay.
that are similar to that I
All
could
right.
show you. Real
That's
quick,
fine.
man.
That's
Well, I
fine.
have
That's
my
fine.
lived experience, and that's what we respect here.
But yeah, I have no thought on this because I did my own research into this as well. You know.
Okay.
Outside the poll.
So do you want to read this one out then? Just okay. You got out your the thing with the chimps and the white people. Do you want to read out this meme for us?
No, go fuck yourself. You didn't pay me enough shekels. You read it.
That's another Amazon gift card for Walter.
Yeah.
Okay. Walter, you're getting a second Amazon gift card. Do you want to read it out now?
Fine. Why is it wrong to call a black person monkey? Nobody likes being called a monkey, but because West Africans have so many glaringly similar features, it is partially hurtful. Fuck you.
Okay. Thank you for reading that out. I think that you might have changed maybe a couple words there, but
Yeah, because fuck you.
but that's okay.
Because fuck
Yeah. I mean, look, if you want to put your own original ebonic spin on the meme, then you're allowed to. We allow for creative freedom here.
No, I can get you. No. Let me show you the phenotypes of West Africans to like my people, and you'll see a glaring difference. That's like me saying all white people look the same to chimpanzees and other animals that have thin lips and some that may have blue eyes. Okay, that's not fair, is it? Like we already went over this last stream, you know. The Germans and the Anglos.
Okay. All right. Next thing. Here we just have some birds, and then look at this poor man, and he's just being assaulted by birds.
Lucky it wasn't a crow.
Like, look, these birds are just assaulting this poor man. No,
Man.
Easy, man.
I'm trying to
if
take
it
a
was
look
like
at this man. I think he
Is that a lawyer?
I think he's a lawyer. Yeah, that's definitely a lawyer. Birds do not like
goodness.
lawyers. They just know. There's something in their little bird brains that know I don't like lawyers.
I mean, 109 birds don't like lawyers.
That's
Pretty
right.
much, that's about the number.
Okay, next thing. Be smart. Stay apart.
I agree with this, man.
Of course, you would agree with
I
that.
mean, I will say this. As someone who has lived around a lot of white people, I think that he's right. I don't want to live around them anymore, so I will take all the blacks back to Africa,
Wait,
and you'll take all the
Question,
whites
would you
back to
wanna
Europe,
live in
and then we'll
Detroit?
leave the savages to the Americans.
I
think I've gotten tired. I think, general, haven't you gotten tired of seeing people with dreadlocks passing by?
No, I don't even know what we're talking about. Clearly, this is about the COVID era things where you had to stay 6 feet apart. I don't know why it is that we're talking about racism. This is just about COVID.
No, because I'm
Social
tired
distancing.
of seeing white people. I'm tired of seeing white people with like colored hair pass by my fucking farm, and I can't shoot them with my rifle, you know.
Well,
and you're probably tired.
okay,
of seeing black people with
Walter.
white
No, okay. Look, I feel as though you're trying to inject race into everything. This is just a commentary about social distancing during the COVID era. Come on.
Shut your fucking mouth. You know the guy there, man. Stop.
What, dude?
guy
Man,
is
you
there.
always put race into everything,
Guys,
man. I
what
don't
do
know what's
think
up with
about
you.
this?
You know exactly what this.
Why do you keep making this about
This is
race?
not good. This is unhealthy.
Just talking about
Go
social
Birds.
distancing here,
Go
man.
Birds.
What the hell?
Joe Bird is right there. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't. I do not know anything about what you're talking about.
You do. Stop your Anglo lies. You know who Joe Bird is and why.
Well, this is just clearly a
Why?
concerned citizen that respects public health. So.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Next.
Fuck you.
Next thing. So apparently, Russian media report that several minutes ago, Putin unexpectedly was rushed to the Kremlin. What could have happened? I don't know. This is happening today on April 26th. But he's been rushed to the Kremlin a few times, so probably means nothing. But who knows? Maybe it's something. Can't tell. Won't tell.
Maybe we're all about to get. Maybe we're all about to get nuked. Who knows? You know?
Yeah, it's possible.
They try.
Hey, remember, if you hear the sirens and they go and it goes, you are about to experience a nuclear holocaust.
Hey, General, you don't have to worry about this, man. You have Cambodia and the Cambodian boys. I have Africa, man. I can just go back there. You can go back to Cambodia. We'll go.
Yeah, but I mean, like
lady
when the nuclear missile is like 2 minutes away, I don't have enough time to go all the way back to the Philippines or, as you say, Cambodia. So, I guess that what you should really do is try to go to a basement, right? Because if you can
badly butt raped Cambodian
if you
boy.
can make it to a basement, then you're far enough away from the blast area, you might be able to survive. Try to get to. You need cover. You want to have shit between you and the massive burst of radiation that's going to be coming at you, assuming that you're far enough away from the blast to survive it. So get down.
I mean,
down.
me personally. Yeah. I mean, me personally, like, I will keep up to the point where I'll be like an hour ahead, and by that point, I'll just see you guys get nuked from a very safe distance.
And because you're an African, you're very good at running very quickly, and so you will just Usain Bolt your way away.
Well, I'm very great at running from nuclear holocaust, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I think that the black people are the best in the world at the athletics of running. I mean, that's just a fact, right?
I mean, we keep beating you guys in the Olympics and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, next thing.
Let's check this out.
If you do not know what you're doing, neither does your enemy. Jozu.
I
The
love
most
this.
truest thing you
That's
ever
good.
said, man.
This
Like,
is healthy.
I like
real
this
man.
one.
I'm gonna be real, man. I don't know what the fuck Joe Biden is doing at this point, so like, I agree with him.
Yeah, neither does anyone else. Pretty based. What a good leader. Here we have these viewer requests are getting ridiculous. Here I am grilling kebabs like some sort of Londoner. My apologies to any gourmands in the audience. These are fairly inauthentic. They're made from veal instead of goat testicles. And we're using a gas range instead of a fire built from trash and car tires. Not very cosmopolitan, I know.
Oh my god.
Syrian immigrants to Britain are a funny group of people.
Sounds very lawyer-coded, you know? Like, he brought up some, like, this sounds like something you could make from lawyers.
Yay.
Okay,
AI is gonna replace lawyers.
Yeah.
So here we have a nice Christian pastor here, and he goes, "Yo, conservative Christians. Them, you again. When will you stop? I just need you to do a few things. Them, what now, false prophet? Affirm LGBTQ plus folks. Wear masks and take the vaccine. Let women preach. Believe in climate change. Work for an assault weapons ban. Listen for God's still speaking voice. And read the Bible seriously." Wow, what a great pastor. Wow, I want him to be teaching my kids about Christianity. Oh boy.
This sounds suspicious for several reasons.
What, bro? Come on! Like, if you want to truly walk the path of Jesus, then you have to wear masks and take the vaccine. I mean, come on. There's nothing wrong with that.
Jesus.
Well,
supported-
he
Christian
clearly
myself, it feels
did
like a
not
psyop.
mention.
This feels like a lawyer psyop
Yes,
as a
it did.
Christian.
Well, yeah, obviously, and like I'll explain, because he clearly did not mention racial diversity.
Ah, you're right. Yeah, what is this guy
Yeah,
even doing?
that's the problem. Yeah.
Well, but then again, hasn't racial diversity kind of been rolled up into the fabric of the LGBTQ plus? Like, doesn't the plus also include all the races?
Oh, I forgot about the black and brown stripes on the pride flag. It's like, hey, Walter, you finally got your own stripes on the flag.
Yes,
no,
yes, comrade,
no,
yes.
no,
You are part of the LGBTQ plus agenda. You are part of the plus.
Literally, no.
Comrade,
Go fuck yourself.
comrade,
No,
please.
you goddamn,
be reasonable.
You goddamn, like, you're about to make me call you a nigger right now. Like, unironically, like, you're pissing me the fuck off.
I'm actually getting angry. Swear to God.
Another editor's note.
Nah, it's a black dude doing it. It's okay.
God damn it! I'm gonna. I swear to God, look at his. No. Like, bring the video back real quick. I need to see his nose. This feels like a lawyer psyop.
Oh no.
Okay, that's a lawyer. That's a lawyer.
I'm getting suspicious about what you may or may not imply by lawyers, so we may want to move on.
Honestly, I feel like he looks like more of a German. Like I can tell Europeans apart better than you can, Walter. I feel like he's more of a German, but we can agree to disagree. Next thing.
I mean, we'll say this: the Germans are pretty gay, so I might do that, man.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
This is a quote from the Dalai Lama. Europe cannot become an Arab country. From a moral point of view, I think that refugees should only be admitted temporarily. The goal should be that they return and help rebuild their countries.
I mean, that was a talking point I was giving for a while. I agree with him. Even though he was a pedophile, I agree with him.
He's not a fucking pedophile. Dude, I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to fucking get into it, but that is...
Boy, tongue sucking is totally not pedophilia.
He's just an old Buddhist, okay? They go kind of crazy.
Everybody loves differently.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. We're about diversity on this show after all, so yeah, I see your point.
I just don't trust men who live in the mountains and like it's just, a lot of them do a little weird shit down there.
He's just an old crazy Buddhist. Okay, look, I'm not a big fan of Buddhists either. Personally, I think that Taoism is the more correct path, and Buddhists are kind of autistic spurgs. But that's what happens to old Buddhists. Okay, they go a little bit crazy because they become so detached from reality and they do too much navel gazing. I get it, but still, I think he's right about this point. The Dalai Lama was right about this point. Next
I've
slide.
already given this one, so I'm more right than him. Go fuck yourself, okay? I've been giving this talking point for a long time.
This is just Nancy Pelosi listens to Africa by Toto once, and she's just like, she's totally African.
Truth.
Yeah,
this is a truth claim.
She gets it.
I bless the rain down in
Africa.
Right. Please, dear God,
take some
keep her.
time to do the
Shut up! No, please, no, her away from Africa. Please, dear God, no. Keep her away.
Actually,
here she comes.
Actually,
she's your problem now.
Walter, we bequeath Nancy Pelosi on you as part of the honorary African race. She is now your thing to deal with. Yes. She's yours now. Take it. Take the present. It's a gift.
That deal with the behind the altar. This is part of the deal.
Wait, we already accepted the Dutch. No more whites, okay? No more whites, okay? We already accepted the fucking Dutch Afrikaners. We don't need any more of you. Go fuck yourself.
I thought that we had made trades, man. Like, for instance,
no more trades. No.
We
already accepted the Afrikaners. Fuck you. No.
I thought that there was like a trade where it's like we accept Will Smith as being white if you accept Nancy Pelosi as being black. Like, can we not do that trade?
No, we're not doing that trade. And like, Will Smith is a pedophile. Like a gay man, so I don't even want him to be black.
I would like to say that that's probably not true. There is no evidence whatsoever that Will Smith is a pedophile, but there is some evidence that maybe he gets cucked a lot. So there is maybe some evidence for that.
He's not gay. Like, if you actually heard the stories that he played again, he rapes little boys. Okay?
There's been no evidence of that. That is just that's just you espousing on things.
We at the Promethean Tides do not endorse any libelous or slanderous statements about Will Smith.
Yes,
it's not slander if you could find it on Google, and it's heavily documented that he's a gay
Okay.
pedophile. or
Well,
whatever.
yeah, but that's not. It hasn't been ruled
Those are
in a
all
court of
deep
law
fakes.
about any of this. This is just some random shit that you found on Google. That's totally fine. But we will not abide by calling people child lovers just out of the blue randomly. Okay, next.
Documents, and evidence.
Okay,
and
we're gonna move
witnesses,
on. Thank you as
Yeah,
always for being just the fucking best guest, Walter. We love you so much.
Yeah, fuck you. Okay, I'm bringing it to the max. I'm only here for shekels and Amazon cards.
There you go. There you go. So from AI News, Bill Gates says AI will be teaching kids literacy within 18 months. AI chatbots could be used to improve children's reading and writing skills within the next 18 months, according to Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates. Oh,
No
boy.
way.
I support this.
Same.
I hate everything about this.
I love it.
Yeah.
You just need to embrace it.
Because, like, how great would it be if we could just plug in all of the propaganda and programming directly into the bot so that it can teach your child all of the correct political programming from a very, very early age, and then they would know to be a good citizen from the time that they're
If
6.
you're against this, you're racist. Shut up.
Agreed.
Yep.
Yeah, you're an AI. You're a human supremacist. You're
AI
obviously
dope.
racist.
You're
you know
you're
what, I'm
basically
already-
every kind of ism is what you are. An ist.
Well, I'm already homophobic and a racist by their standards, so I don't even care. I'm against this. I don't care what anybody says. It's like, you guys may be defanged, but I'll say whatever the fuck I want.
Okay.
You guys may be defanged, but I'll say whatever the fuck I want, man. Like, I'm against this wholeheartedly. Okay.
Just being being an aggressive black man, holding up the stereotype. I like it.
Aggressive black. How is it aggressive to say the truth? Like, you're such a fucking.
Okay. All right. That's
fuck,
fine.
bro.
That's
You
fine.
guys
That's
always
fine.
do
That's
this.
fine.
Swear to God, you always do this.
Come on, man.
Always.
Okay, yes, it's me persecuting you, of course. So I found out recently that that Fox News actually has an artificial intelligence section. So they I'm actually kind of interested in this. I didn't realize that Fox News had an entire branch of its division dedicated to AI news, but they do, and I don't think that like CNN or like NPR or whatever actually has this section. So maybe Fox News actually might be a thing to watch. I mean, they've lost Tucker Carlson, but at least they have an AI section, and this seems like it might actually be mildly informative.
No, they could just make AI Tucker Carlson at this point. Like tons of people have been doing that, man. Like,
Oh
it's
my
not
God.
impossible.
What if they already have? What if that's why they fired Tucker Carlson? It's because, dude, we already replaced you. It's coming out in 2 months.
I'm gonna be real, man. I feel like more news outlets might just do that when they get tired of somebody. Like, they may just like fire them and just like to the public they still seem like they're hired. You know, like give them a bunch of money to leave because you don't like them, and then just have AI. You know, and, like,
Yeah.
deepfakes and shit.
100%.
That's the future. Deepfakes and AI. Television. It's perfect.
So here's Matt Walsh saying,
I'm gonna start making deepfakes. I'm gonna make deepfakes of general. Anyway, let's continue.
you probably could.
AI generated.
I'm just I'm literally just a voice, right? Like, you don't even need to do the video fake.
Like,
Yeah.
like the generic Anglo voice. It's very easy to copy. Yeah, don't worry.
Oh yeah, and you have a lot of material to work with. So yeah, I think that I could actually be AI faked relatively easily. How fun would that be? So Matt Walsh says, yes, I said that I don't like female analysts and reporters in football. No, I don't care if that upsets you. No, I don't apologize. Yes, I think women are feminizing traditionally male spaces. Yes, I think that's bad. Yes, I'm right. No, your whining doesn't change any of this. And then later, well, after having thousands of emotional women scream at me for the past 24 hours, I have reevaluated my original position and come to the conclusion that I'm even more right than I initially realized. Based Matt Walsh.
I don't like Matt Wall.
Here we have fat acceptance activist on the news was so fat they had to put her in landscape mode.
Bro, she's so fat. She
More
actually took up
fat
all. She took
phobia.
up more this.
They had to put her into
More
landscape
strength.
mode. What are you gonna do, man?
Very shameful. This like these smartphones are fat phobic.
Actually, you know what? This is her asserting her dominance, right? She gets more total like screen space because of how large she is, right? Like this is like an alpha move, you know?
I didn't know someone could be that fat. Jesus Christ.
It's actually crazy.
I thought Breaker was big, but goddamn, like this is why we shouldn't have Breaker ever and like try to be on a live stream or something like that.
No,
with
you
his
would
face cam.
you would
Like,
just take up way too much of the screen space, yeah.
too much space, man. Much.
Oh, here we just have a photograph of transgender storybook hour, whatever the fuck the name of that thing is. Drag queen story hour. This is just an image of drag queen story hour. It's very pleasant. Look at that. How cool is that?
But it looks perverse, and I believe that this is mirroring our reality. We have truly embraced degeneracy within Western societies.
Well,
Degeneracy.
I think that we should just embrace. I believe that we should just embrace these Slaneshi demons into our lives. What's wrong with the Slaneshi demons? They seem pretty chill. Let them corrupt your children. It's okay. I'm sure it's fine. They seem pleasant.
We have another collapse like in Rome when they allowed degenerates just roam free. Then
Oh snap!
we'll just have to rebuild, I guess.
Here we have I guess like a boot camp person. And he goes, "Did your parents have any children that lived?" "Sir, yes, sir." "I bet they regret that. You're so cis-normative, you could be a J.K. Rowling follower. What's your name?" "Sir, James Tucker, sir." "Tucker? Tucker what, of Fox News?" "Sir, no, sir." "That name sounds like white supremacy. Are you a white supremacist?" "Sir, no, sir." "Do you suck dicks?" "Sir, yes, sir." "Bullshit. I bet you couldn't diddle a minor at a pride parade." "Sir, no, sir." "I don't like the name Tucker. Only bigots and turfs are called Tucker. From now on, you're Shaniqua Rodriguezberg." "Sir, yes, sir." That's
just like
that's the future. It's a brave new world that we're
This is
headed
the
to.
future of the military. I support this. We're all about diversity and inclusion here.
Fuck yeah.
I'll say this, man. The lawyers won. They
Yep.
win.
They won a while ago. They just actually we think that we're still trying to fight the war. No, they actually won it decades ago. They're just making us think that we could still win. Okay.
It's kind of amazing.
Trudeau
Make
says
you guys think that you can.
yeah, we lost a while ago. Trudeau says he didn't force anyone to get vaccinated. All the incentives were there to encourage Canadians to get vaccinated. There definitely wasn't any forcing of vaccinations onto the people of Canada. It's not as though you had to, I don't know, get the ouchie in order to be able to go to restaurants or get food at the store or be able to continue your business, or if you were a trucker to be able to like do trucking. Definitely, they were just encouraging Canadians. There was definitely nothing that was being forced on them. Certainly not. Yes, Trudeau is definitely being totally honest here. He's not trying to gaslight you into thinking that the Canadians didn't go full fucking 1984. No. They were totally reasonable. They were being totally reasonable. Like, what in the fuck is happening here? Are they just trying to memory hole what the fuck happened? Are they expecting that the citizens are so dumb that they will just forget 3 years of authoritarian bullshit because Trudeau comes out and he says, "No, it didn't happen. It just never happened."
Canadians. So, like, I'm gonna be real with you, man. I don't feel bad for the Canadians. They kind of dug their own grave, so like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Well, they
yeah.
did vote for him, so.
They did vote for him, and they keep voting for him. So if they want
So
it,
why
then
do you expect that to not happen?
yeah,
Dude, that fucking stupid.
yeah.
You're expecting a lot from fucking Canadians.
I accept that
Like,
position.
You know what they say? You get the government you tolerate.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, the lawyers love him, so.
Hey,
That's all that matters in the end.
that's right. That's right. The lawyers' opinions are worth more than the populace's opinions. It's like 3/5. You know, it's like the populace gets 3/5 of the vote to the lawyer. Right? That's how it should be anyway.
I mean, that's because the lawyer is the master race, and that's why you guys can win, you know? Lawyers are the real master. The Germans, they were wrong about the lawyers. The lawyers beat them, they beat you, they even beat us, man. Like, they beat everybody in the world.
Nice.
It's amazing.
This person goes, I can fix him? Girl, he's fixing European borders in MS Paint. Focus on yourself. This is true.
Well, that's a good point.
Here we have why are you always so vague about your spiritual beliefs? My spiritual beliefs? That's why you're vague about them.
Generally manifest. It's general, right?
I agree with that.
I agree, yeah.
Anyone who says they're spiritual, they're just basically like Chris Chan in disguise.
Exactly.
Well, that explains everything in this image.
Here we have who's behind that post? I don't know. I have no idea. That's weird.
I don't know who that could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
Moving
that Pokemon.
on.
Yeah. So apparently, this was posted on 4chan. I got a screen cap of it. Erdogan is dead. I don't know. He could be, or he could not be. I don't know. But it's from 4chan, and do I believe 4chan? Kinda. Sometimes. So maybe it's true. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But I did hear that he had some health-related complications. So I guess we'll see what happens with that. Potentially big news, but as of right now, I don't think that we have anything else about it. So found out about the latest tech scam, and I'm losing it. It's this thing called Marty the Robot. It costs $35,000, and all it does is detect trash on the floor and yell an alarm for a wage worker to come and pick it up. And this person said, at a supermarket nearby, I watched one crash into a shelf and knock a jar to the floor. Then it ran the broken jar around the ground and made a bigger mess. Workers watched helplessly. And so it's just angry Wojak being the wage slave. And it's the Pepe bot just going, rah, rah, pick up this dirt worker, rah, rah.
Makes sense to me.
I mean, I'm a real man. Would I be able to build something like that for the Mexicans on my farm?
You might
Possibility, although I
Is
don't
that
know how to
possible?
really help you.
There is
Can
no
we get one
end.
of those Mexicans right here in the mic?
There is there is
Yes,
no end to the dehumanization that we face in the future. There is no end to it. You can have an infinite amount of dehumanization. No worries. Yes.
So Siphon, resident Mexican, how do you feel about working with these AIs?
Feel good. I'm feeling good.
Nice.
I think that's good.
I'm thinking that's good. Oh yeah.
Hey, man, there's always a spot on my plantation. I mean my farm. You know?
Well, Walter,
There's
there's
a
always
spot here
a
on my farm,
spot
Siphon.
for you
Don't
to
worry.
do some of the heavy lifting that I'm too preoccupied with other things to actually fulfill. You
Someone's got
gotta,
to tote those bales filled with lasers.
yeah, exactly. You gotta carry on in the lasers.
Exactly.
So
All right. Yeah.
I'm not
He's gonna do it.
I'm not gonna
yeah.
I'm not gonna pretend to understand this meme, but it says the prodigal son wields sin to uphold virtue. He fears not the void. The father raises up the lost son to Valhalla. Number 1, get comfortable job to reach a feeble hand towards the throne of immortal kings. The oxen turn the wheel that slaughters them. Babylon feasts. 2, are you content in bondage, son of man? This is the dream they sold you. You inherit your chains, and now you pass them down. Will they write epics of your servitude? Number 3, how can the prodigal son be be found if he's never lost? Is it faith to follow cattle into a slaughterhouse? Your time is up, son of man. It's time to go. Are you not content with your purchase? I have no idea what the fuck that means, but it seems deep, so...
I agree with that.
I agree.
Schizopost. Anyway, right.
Report. Jewish CEO of Russia's Google leaves country for Israel over war. They go, I cannot work in a country that is at war with its neighbors. And then it's just all the neighbors of Israel.
Oh man, like I'm be real bad. The moment America stops supporting is the moment they all just come together and just bomb the shit out of Israel. Like, we're keeping them alive.
Well, yeah, if it weren't for American defense spending, then Israel would be in trouble. And that's why we need to continue to send billions of dollars to Israel every year. It's very important.
I think that I think that we should just, like, since Israel is the strongest military in the world, we should just like stop spending on them, and like they're so strong. Let them fight all those guys there, okay?
Actually,
They
you
always
know
call
what?
themselves the strongest military in the world.
You know what? I have faith in the Jewish people. I think that they can make it without the American help. I think that they're such a good group of people. I think that they can totally just...
They're the strongest military in the world, man.
Yeah, they're good, but they don't need our help. They're the Ubermensch. They're the master race. They can take care of it. It's fine. They don't need our help. They'll be fine.
Yeah, and like watch when all of those countries
Okay, moving
just
on to the
crush
next meme.
Israel within like 3 years.
So this guy, the NPC goes, "Who radicalized you?"
Radical.
And then the Chad gets closer and he goes, "You did." Oh no! But then also, she must have been a fact because she didn't care about my feelings. Oh, Ben Shapiro is so sad. Oh no, she didn't care about his feelings. But also, who radicalized you? And then he gets closer. Poll did with memes and cherry picking. Oh no. Here we have a. So I was thinking about seeing a breeder about a dog. Oh no no no! You should only ever do rescue. There are millions of domesticated animals in desperate need of love and a good home. For every one you breed, another goes hungry. Wow, did not know that. So when are you expecting? Number 4 arrives in May.
White women and dogs. White
Yes.
women and dogs.
Of
man.
course, I knew that you would go there, you fucking Pinoid clone. I would so here's my position on this. I don't have any positions on dogs. Dogs exist, fine. But I personally would never adopt. I would never adopt a child for as long as I live. Now that might seem heartless to some people, and I understand that seems cold. But why would I take care of another man's kid? Why? Why would I ever do that? If anything, let's say that man, I mean, given the fact that he couldn't take care of the kid, and neither could the mother, they're probably kind of pieces of shit. If anything, by me expending my resources to raise their child for them, I am making their shit genes exist more into the future, and I'm not sure that I'm necessarily in favor of that, so there is a 0% chance that I will ever adopt. I'm sorry, you had something to say.
Yeah. Can I simplify brain real quick? Can I simplify it for you, Anglo, real quick?
Oh, okay, sure.
I want to raise another man's orgasm. That's how you simplify it without the Anglo brain, you know? Simple.
Yeah, I don't want to raise another man's kid, of course.
Raise another man's orgasm.
Okay, however you want to phrase it semantically, yeah, that's fine. But yeah, there's no way that anyone's going to ever convince me to raise another man's kid. Fuck that nonsense.
Another man's orgasm. You gotta get it correct.
Oh, I mean, not all orgasms result in babies, but okay, fine, whatever.
A lot do.
And then this one is just so we have this meme, and then you have this meme, and instead the guy goes, "Are you and your husband excited?" And she goes, "I'm a single mother."
Wow.
A man who donated his mother's body to an Arizona center for Alzheimer's research discovers it was sold on the U.S. military. It was sold onto the U.S. military for $6,000, strapped into a chair, and blown up in a blast test.
You deserve, man.
Good.
What you fucking deserve, man. I think you'd love that. Beautiful way to go out.
I'm not sure that either of these people deserved it, unless you're just working purely off of racial hatred. But okay, yeah, that's fine.
Not racial hatred. It's just like this is a better way of cremation. Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. I mean, if you would want this for your own grandmother, then it's good enough for them as well. Fuck yeah. California gives female inmates condoms and Plan B after state forces them to stay with transgenders. And
Oh my.
this is the green text. Be rapist in California. Go out catching women and raping them. Get caught. Claim to be trans in court. Get sent to women's prison. Rape more bitches. Bitches complain about being raped in prison by what is essentially a large man. The face when they get extra years and the state provides condoms and birth control so they can cope. The face when they still get raped. And this person just says, unironically, the only way to afford a girlfriend in a home in California.
Sounds about right,
Oh my
actually.
God.
Ooh. That's a dark one. That's a darker meme. Nice. This is just some standard mainstream media news. Putin's based as fuck and cheeky breaky troops forced to dig trenches with their own cocks in Ukraine, undercover agent reveals.
Actually, General Chief, you mispronounced that. It's actually cheeky bleaky.
Cheeky breaky.
Can you say that in a Russian Pinoid accent?
Breaker, that's
Hey,
on
what
you.
up, Pinoid news here? Cheeky bleaky davke, Russian Pinoid here.
I need that
I
in my
do
life.
impressions within impressions. I am Pinoid and I am Russian at the same time now.
That's great. I love it.
Uh,
What is
Mr.
this?
Good old days.
Uh-oh.
we have reviewed this meme previously, but I think it's really worth going over. To be honest,
No.
Oh, fuck.
you have the everything begins from the ancestral primates. One of the earliest branches was the Negroes, which became the gibbons, but then also the great apes became the poles, which became toasters. The Vietnamese became the Japanese, which also branched off into the common lemur, and then eventually the Orientals. The tree shrews eventually became the American Indians. The Russians are their own thing. No one knows what's going on with that shit. The proboscis monkey eventually became the Arabs, women, Jews, and Dutch.
All came from Arabs.
The baboons became the French. Everyone knows that.
Obviously.
The orangutans became the Puerto Ricans, the Chicanos, and the Cubans. Australopithecus became Homo erectus, which became the Neanderthal man, which became the Scandinavian man, the Canadian man. The Canadians are different, I guess.
Of course.
The
Makes sense.
and then that leads to the Cro-Magnon man, which is where the Irish actually devolved from, because
Wait a
the
minute.
dotted line goes backwards.
Well,
And then you have early civilized man, which has devolved into the Greeks and the Italians, and then finally at the top you have modern man. So it's just,
Obviously. This is
True
makes perfect
man.
logical sense.
this is just insane.
I have a degree in biology. This is standard science. This is what we were taught.
Science? This is science?
This is the science.
Dude, if only
You have to
that's
trust the
how
science.
actual fucking Greek men look like. All they look like is like just fat, fucking swarthy, fucking like butchers.
They look like Russians with a tan.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, they do.
And they sound like Russians with a tan.
And they're fat.
So here's a this is some documentation from the Holocaust. 100%.
Oh.
Just this is truth, and it's really it's harrowing stuff. And so just word to the wise, you know, if you get a little bit squeamish about things, you should probably just skip ahead like maybe like a minute. We'll get over this, but
I need to make a point real quick.
okay, yeah.
No.
I'm sorry,
feels
but
good.
you guys are out of shekels and out of Amazon cards, and I've got some studying to do, so I'm gonna have to head out earlier, folks. Sorry.
All right, that's
Oh,
fine. That's
man.
fine. All
Good
right,
night.
go.
You have a good one, folks.
All right, go back to Africa.
Yeah, you go back to your.
That's all, folks.
We're very close to the end of the show anyway. But
We still
This-
have our diversity Hispanics. So.
there you go. But we have I guess this was a true story from the gruesomeness of the Holocaust. It goes, we saw too much, we hurt too much, we do not want to remember. And then she paused, took in a breath, and continued, but we do remember. How can we forget? The Nazis would take the Jews to a wall with a hole in it. They would give the Jew a shotgun and tell him to push the shotgun's end into the hole. But the wall was built so that the hole would bend the barrel of the shotgun back, and it would come out of another hole in front of the face. Then the Nazis would tell the Jew to pull the trigger, and he would blow his own head off. They marked it as a suicide on their records. It's unbelievable, but it happened. And as someone who has fired a gun before, I can say that this is totally reasonable. Of course you can push a shotgun through a hole and rotate it and bend it 180 degrees, and then when you pull the trigger, the bullets will just go all the way around 180 degrees and then hit you in the face. Yes, this
is true.
This totally something
You know
that could happen.
what? I always get the impression from things like this. It's like I have to wonder to myself: are there actual Holocaust survivors on poll that are fucking with us?
It's
Yeah,
certainly
that's what I'm
possible.
wondering too.
There
There has to be at least one Holocaust survivor on poll.
Just got a couple more things. We're gonna skip by this one. 6 months in therapy felt cute. I sometimes post real pictures of girls on trans subreddits to get. Not gonna read the rest of that one. Big oof. Who radicalized you? Now, will you hurry up and fuck me? I'd say you have about 45 minutes. There was a lot of cheese in that lasagna. Gross.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you are our lucky winner. View black crime statistics or okay. You gotta pick one. That one's not important. An Irishman leaves a car in Romania. Can the Romanian strip it apart before it blows up? Who knows?
Next time I meet my Romanian friend, I'll have to ask him this very important question. Send this meme to my DMs. He needs to be asked this question.
It's like the unstoppable force versus the immovable object.
Pretty much.
You know what? I'm gonna save this one for the next show. In fact, I'm gonna save the
you
rest of
send
the
that to me?
ones. The rest of these I'm gonna save for the next show.
Oh yeah.
Tune in next time to find out what other memes I have acquired. It'll be a fun time. Remember to leave a like and a subscribe and ring the bell, and hey, share this to one of your friends or a close family member. Like I said at the beginning of the show, this is a very middle of the road show. We want to unite everyone together. You know, we're not looking to push any extremist positions here because we don't do that here. You know, that's not what we do. So, did you vote for Trump and your mom voted for Biden? I'm sure that she would really appreciate this video. This it brings everyone together. The Promethean tides. It brings everyone together. Any final remarks, Siphon?
Radlight.dev, nigga.
Okay. You're.
Well, there you go.
You're a
Don't worry, I'm
minority.
Afro-Latino. Don't worry.
Okay, you're a minority. I guess that's fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, and
Just
Breaker.
bleep it out in post.
Nope, too much effort. I'm leaving it in.
I just ordered from Buffalo Wild Wings, and I got 2 1.5 liter bottles of Topo Chico coming my way. Yay!
This is good.
And probably a literal quart of queso that he will just ingest in one sitting by drinking it.
This is good.
Well, that's, you know what? If he wants, he's only 1,100 pounds. If he wants to get to that 1,300-pound level, he's got to really focus on gains. Sigma,
does.
grind
He
set, all the
does.
way. Peace
This
out.
is truth. This
everyone.
is truth information.